Hey guys, this is Keith with KJ Aquatics, and this morning I have another unboxing of plants that we just got in. We just picked up from the airport. So that's what I'm here for today and to shoot the breeze with y'all. I popped into chat on my laptop before I came down here, and so I think I said hi to the folks that are here right now. Mr. Craig, I know, is here. Chevy, um, Canastillo. I saw Jennifer Weaver, and I forget who else. I think that's it. So, Benny Griggs, what's happening? So, yep, got 3 tanks in the car this time. Oh yeah, Craig, you're moving, man. That's a pain in the rear. Hopefully, you won't have to move again in such a short time. I haven't known you too long, Craig, but since I've known you, this is the third time that I know you're moving. So, I think the third time. Yeah, one. No, the second time. The second time. So, yeah, moving sucks, especially when you have a lot of tanks. It has to be a huge pain in the ass, and I feel for you, buddy. What's up, Ryan? Oh, fuck. All right, I'm back. I don't know what the deal is, but whatever. This ain't my gig to stream. Getting close to being done. Good deal. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the box because I actually have some stuff to do. Believe it or not. Oh, hold on. All right. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? I think you can. I'm hoping you can. But, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the box. We did get a few pond plants in. This ain't a big order. I got some pond stuff, and I got just a few aquarium plants. Some of the aquarium plants that I got, you could actually put in your ponds or your tubs. So, kind of cool. Kind of coolio, coolio. Uh, fuck it. Trying to untie the bag so I could reuse the bag. That's the cheapness in me. What's up, Clay? All right. So that's some potted stuff. Some more potted stuff. We'll go ahead and look at that real quick. All right. So first off, I know these are aquarium plants. They're just in 2-inch net pots. I didn't get a huge assortment. I got some. This is Cryptocarine undulata. So this is Crypt undulata. Really, really nice looking crypt. Um, Crypts to me all grow. Well, you grow them all the same way, basically. They're very low demanding plants. Crypts in general are lower light. Um, they do like a nutrient rich substrate. If you're just using pea gravel, which is what I commonly do, just hit it with some Thrive root caps um, near the base of each crypt or group of crypts um, as needed. This fucker. I don't know why my phone keeps booting me out. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can put this on Wi-Fi. I have it the opposite. I think I'm back. I always have issues. Um, yeah, I fucking hate YouTube. Anyways, I actually do. I do this. If you guys don't know, I do this for business. um, but I'm not a big, huge fan of going live and streaming, or else I'd be doing it all the time, like some of you guys do. I just don't. I don't get my rocks off on doing this all the time. But, anyways, that's just another rant. But okay, so I showed you Cryptonthallata, Dwarf Sagittaria. Um, I have a few pots of this. Dwarf Sagittaria is a super easy plant. When a lot of people are doing low tech and they ask for a foreground plant, this is one that I commonly suggest. So, Dwarf Sagittaria. I don't know what else I got in here. Oh, this is a cool one. We get this commonly. This is a common plant that we get. Pearlweed. Pearlweed is very versatile. If you followed us anytime in the past, you've heard me say this before. This plant can be grown foreground, mid-ground, or you can float it. Just let pearlweed do what it wants on the surface, and it works fine as a floater. It won't necessarily float on the surface all the time. It'll kind of bounce around. But if you want to keep it in the foreground, just keep it trimmed down. If you want to put it mid-ground, just don't touch it, and it's going to grow tall and bushy. So pearl weed. I'm hoping you guys can hear me, so I don't see a lot of activity in chat. Anyways, I forget what else I got in here. Oh, next up is Crinum calamostratum. This is absolutely my favorite plant, Crinum calamostratum. This is my favorite plant in the hobby. Can you guys hear me? I don't see any activity in the. I don't see any activity. Oh. All right. I'm back. I wasn't. Sorry, guys. I'm reading chat right now. I wasn't getting the activity in the chat. Stupid shit on my phone. So, who I got? Lady Rorschach, Matt, hello. Clay, I said hi. Okay. All right. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Stupid shit. I don't know why this does it to me. It does it to me every friggin' stream. It's another reason I give two shits about going live all the time. And I'm not going to invest in a lot of stuff. We're not monetized. And so I don't really. Some of you guys, which is fine because I like enjoying the streams. Some of you guys, like, that's your hobby is going live. My hobby is far from that. YouTube is not my hobby. YouTube is just a selling tool. So, anyways, all right. So I showed you the potted aquarium plants. I know these are pond. So let me see what I have else for aquariums. This is pond. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Hornwort. You guys never seen hornwort before? You haven't been in the hobby long enough? Because hornwort is an OG of the hobby. This is one of the first plants probably offered available in the aquarium hobby. Works well in your fish tanks, also works well in your ponds and your tubs. If you're doing ponds or tubs outside, not that it's required, but I say throw a couple bunches of hornwort in each tub, regardless of size. Obviously, the bigger the tub or the bigger the pond, you could add more. But even if you have a 30-gallon or a 20-gallon tub, throw a bunch of hornwort in there. It oxygenates the water at the very least. It also provides fry cover if you're trying to breed fish. So hornwort, tub season, in my opinion, is essential. It also works well in your aquariums, depending on what you want to do. If you're trying to do a nice monoscape tank, don't even consider hornwort. But if you're just having a tank for breeding guppies or other live bears, throw a bunch of hornwort in there. It's going to provide a lot of fry cover. Plus, it provides some food source as well. So that whole batch will go in my pond. That's excuse me, Dave. That's only 12 bunches. So your pond's probably much bigger than that. But Clay, I love hornwort as well. So I really do. Let's see what else I got. These are. Oh, here we go. Here's more aquarium stuff. Let's get into that. This one here is another crypt. This is Cryptocrene Balancea. One of my favorite crypts. Crypt Balancea. These are nice too. They really are. Cryptocrene Balancea. These will get much taller than this. This plant right now is probably in man inches. This is like a foot, but in real inches, this is probably 8 inches from root to tip. Probably 6 to 8 inches, right? It'll get much taller than that. So Cryptocrene Balancea. I love this crypt. It's one of my favorite crypts. Next up is, and I actually got these. I'm going to put them outside. This Lowigia species right here is endemic to the Northeast. So these are going outside. I'm not even putting them in my tank, but you can grow this in your tank or in your tub. All right. This is Lowigia palustris. If you look it up online, it is endemic to the Northeast, meaning it's going to grow outdoors, no problem, in a little bit colder climate. It'll also do well in warmer climates. It's going to do perfectly fine in your fish tank. It does need medium to moderate to higher light. It won't do well in low light. Most of my tanks indoors are lower light or on the low light spectrum. So a lot of stem plants like this, I only bring in, they're only seasonal on the website. But this is Lowigia palustris, a very nice looking Lowigia. We'll bring in other Lowigia species and other Rotala species as the season goes on. If there's something that you specifically want, you could always reach out to us. If you don't know how to find us, you could email us. Most of you guys that are on here right now know me. So you could find me on Facebook. You could find us on Instagram. You could find us on email. thing keeps kicking me out. I don't know what to do with. But anyways, you can find us, email at kjeaquatics@gmail.com. You can go to the website. If you've never been to the website, you're missing out. Go to kjeaquatics.com. And you can contact us through there. Very simple. Or if you don't know about fishfam.link, which the folks that are here should know about fishfam.link, you can go in and find anybody you want that's affiliated with the FishFam community by just searching their name. So just go on fishfam.link, type in the search bar, KJE. We're going to pop up, and you'll see all our links. You're going to see our links to all our social media. You'll find our link for the website. We do have Teespring, but now you can get merch on the website through Printify. So Teespring, if you want to see what we had on there in the past, you could still buy it, but the link's on there. But anyways. All right. Oh, Lady Rorschach, I sell assassin sales. It's slow and steady process, but I would do okay. I'm just reading some chat, and you guys that are throwing up links, I appreciate it. All right, next up. This is, I got some of these. I got some of these plants like a couple of orders ago, and they did really well so far in the tank. So I got some more, and I didn't have them on the website before, but I decided to put them on the website now. This is a Pogostemon species. This is called Pogostemon stellatus narrowleaf, also known commonly as octopus. So it's now on the website. Super easy plant. So Pogostemon stellatus narrowleaf on the website. Again, super easy stem plant. These are immerse grown, but they convert so easy. Like I said, I got some a few weeks back. I threw them in the tank, and they're doing really good. So I decided to put them in stock. Pogostemon stellatus narrowleaf, also known as Pogo octopus. Super easy plant. I don't know what else to say about it except check it out on the website and look it up online. Really easy. Here is a sword plant that is my favorite sword in the hobby. This is red Reuben swords. I find these to be the best looking, most attractive sword in the hobby. Red Reubens. These will get much taller than this. Anytime you guys buy plants from any distributor, don't expect them to be like full grown all the time. Never. Same way with fish. When you buy fish, either just perfect point. A lot of people buy fish and they don't realize they get like huge, an Oscar or a tiger shovel nose, a red tail shark. You buy them at the fish store and they're that big. A lot of times with plants too. When you buy plants from a retailer online or at your local fish store, they're going to be in a smaller state. So, anyway, I get people that message me a lot of time, and they want their aquascape tank to look from day one like it should be after 6 or 8 months. So they want full grown plants. It's good luck is all I say. So the only way to get that is to join a local fish club, find somebody that's or go on social media, Facebook Marketplace, and find somebody that's shutting a tank down. That's the only way. All right, next up is Cryptocrine Bucketti. I really like this crypt. Has a nice bronze color, a smaller leaf. So this is Bucketti. These have some nice roots to these here. Crypt Bucketti on the website. These will be sold potted. So I will pot these up before I ship them out. I pot them up after I get off of here just for ease of retail, meaning they stay in the tank easier. All right. So right here, these 2 pots are a special buy. I did put them on the website. These 2 right here, I don't get in often. I'm going to try to get in more often. It's based on availability. So, oh, fuck. Sorry if you heard me cut. This thing keeps kicking me out. So, sorry if I said a bad word. All right. All right. These 2 plants here I got based on availability. These are Anubias. They're on the website. I put them on the website this morning. There's no picture because I'm only going to be able to get them based on assorted species. These are Anubias Nancon or Nanji. I forget. I'll go back and look at the. I'll go back and look at the packing list. But these are Anubias. Look how much Anubias this is. This is a mother pot. All right. So when you go on the website and you see, don't be shocked at the price, but this is like a big Anubias. Okay. I only have 2, so get them while you can. Again, I'm going to try to get them. I've been talking to the nursery. They're reluctant to sell them, but I've known the nursery for several years now, and I've been wanting to get mother pots of Anubias. But they only had 2 mother pots available this time. And like I said, they were reluctant to sell them initially, but I've known them. I've had good partnership with them. So they sent me 2 that they had available. These are both the same species. They're only going to be listed on the website as assorted because I can't always guarantee the species. I have to look at the packing list because I can't remember off the top of my head. These are Nanji or Nancon, one of the 2, but these are both the same, obviously. All right, but yes, nice big pieces. They're not super cheap, but I guarantee you, if any of you guys bought Tropica plants in the recent past, all right, the Tropica brand, and you bought Anubias, a Tropica Anubias, regardless of the species, is over $20, and you're getting a plant that's that big. We rep Tropica, so I can't talk really bad about them, but their plants, for what you're getting for your dollar, are much smaller than this. I guarantee you. So, and I'll leave it at that to be nice. All right. I'm scrolling. I think I missed a few people. What's up, Britta? If I missed you, I don't do it intentionally. All right. Now, these are pond plants, but some of them you can grow indoors. First off, I'm going to grab the one that's going to fall. So this is Golden Jenny, or Golden Creeping Jenny, and I'm going to show you the tag if you can see it. But it's on the website, Golden Creeping Jenny. You can grow this plant indoors. It's a low-growing plant. Has a nice greenish, yellowish looking. It's a low-growing plant, so it's going to flow down. Does well in a pond basket overhanging the end of the tub. Does well in your ponds. This is a marginal plant. All right. Next up is a blue pickerel. So blue pickerel is a plant that's actually endemic to the Northeast. This is not a must for your tubs, but if you want if you want to do a filterless tub, you fucking shit. I have no idea why this motherfucker's kicking out. I have no idea why this thing keeps kicking out, but it is. Anyways, let's try it, see if we can go a couple more minutes. All right, so blue pickerel. Back to blue pickerel. It's endemic to the Northeast. If you're doing a filterless tub, which I do, I don't filter tubs anymore. Besides the plants, and I run an air stone because it gets a little warm. So I do run an air stone to each tub, but I let all the plants filter the tub. This one is an absolute not must, but it's a hard working plant. It'll reward you with nice looking leaves, a nice small pretty blue flower. These actually do really well in tubs in all climates. Really, the ones I got, these are blue. They also come in white and pink. So next up is crystal ball moneywort. So this is a Bacopa species. It's actually kind of new to the hobby, but it looks really cool. You could float this or put it in a pond basket. I don't submerge this one. I can let it grow on the surface. So this is crystal ball moneywort. Looks really, really cool. I don't know if you could see this, but if you go on the website, you could see there's a white variegation to the leaf. Looks really, really cool. I say cool a lot, so that's moneywort. Here's another one that does really well in a colder climate, but you can grow it in warmer climates too. It's an easy plant, fast growing. This is green arrow arum. So green arum, this is actually a plant that's endemic a little bit south of us, down in like West Virginia, and probably North Carolina. So this is green arrow arum. Another easy plant. Will grow well in warmer climates also. So that's pickerel, crystal ball, arrow, and that's creeping Jenny. And I apologize for cussing, but I don't know. The service I'm getting down here is still doo-doo. All right. All right. Next, I missed that's another crypt. I cuss a lot anyways, even without getting stuff to make me cuss. So I apologize. Here's another cryptocarine. This is Crypt pontridifolia. If I say that right, I always butcher it, but I love this crypt. I like all crypts. Like if there's one genus of plants, my favorite overall plant is Crinum calamastratum. But I think if I had to pick one genus of aquarium plants, I would probably go with cryptocarines. What's up, JT? Because crypts are as a general rule, crypts are low light, low demanding, and there's like a huge variety in leaf shapes. There's a good variant in coloration. This crypt here actually reminds me more of a sword versus a crypt just because of the leaf shape. But it is a crypt, Crypt pontridifolia. It's on the growth side of crypts. This one's relatively faster growing than some of your other ones. So it's a good, easy plant. All right, and then all I have left, so I didn't get a lot of pond plants, but all I have left, and I'm going to show you, they sent the color cards, so I'll tie these on the rhizome. But I'll show you basically when I order a hardy water lily, I'll show you right here what I usually get. You're going to get a good chunk of the rhizome with leaves, and these are going to go outdoors right now. It's still a little cold, but these are hardy lily, not tropical. Um, so you're going to get a good chunk of the lily rhizome right here, some good root growth, and it's already growing the leaves here. So these two right now are firecrest. So this is hardy water lily firecrest, and the the scientific name on hardy lily are all the same. They just over the years people have developed, just like in some fish, they developed different color variants. So firecrest is on the pinkish side. Um, all our hardy lily. Oh my gosh. All the hardy lily are the same scientific name. All right, you're just gonna get different color variants. So firecrest is on the pinkish side. So this will I'll tie these to the rhizome, and let's see what else I got. This is Juan Visa. I've had Juan Visa many times. It does really well for us. So that's a nice piece right there. And if you check our prices and then you compare them against other competitors, our prices on lilies are really, really, really good. Um, so I'm going to show you Juan Visa. Here we go. That's Juan Visa, if you can see that. And now the last one is Red Spider. I got two of these. I got two of the Firecrest. I only got one Visa. But again, I'm just showing you the rhizome. And then that is, excuse me, Red Spider. So that's Red Spider Hardy Lily. So yeah, if you need lily, regardless of where you are at in the United States right now, you can get lily. Um, some of the marginals, depending, blue pickerel can go outside right now. Green arum can go outside right now. We didn't get any floating plants in right yet, just because if you're in a zone in the airtime temperatures, in my opinion, based on just for the few years that I've done ponds and tubs, that for floating plants, like I'm talking about like water lettuce, water hyacinth, some of your red roots, azolla, salvinias. The airtime temperature needs to be the low needs to be above 50 degrees. All right. So our nighttime temperature here in upstate New York is still getting below 40 at times. Sometimes it's above, but on average, it's below 40. So I'm not bringing in any floaters yet. But hardy lily, perfectly fine to plant and start to like seed your tubs, get them going. What we do, maybe I'll do a video on that another time. But what we do is we get a sort of a shallow pot, not too deep, um, 2-3 gallons maybe of a pot or a bucket. We're using for lily. We're using the clay substrate, the oil zorb you can get at the store Tractor Supply. So put put a couple inches of that in your pot, your lily tub, whatever you're using. Lay this in there. Hold the hold the leaves up. Lay this in there. Uh, Cover it with a couple more inches of the clay substrate. Um, but before you do the second layer, close by within an inch or two, put a couple of root caps in there. Uh, we actually were successful using the Thrive caps that we sell for aquariums. We used those last year. I didn't buy any root caps specific for pond plants. Um, I had the Thrive caps already here sitting on my shelf, so I used some, and they actually worked really well outdoors. But there's other, you know, root fertilizers that you can get specific for lilies. So put a couple of those in near the base of the rhizome, not right on top, but near the base, and then put the other layer of clay substrate on top, and then I cap it with pea gravel, and there you're done. Um, pretty much it. When they start to grow, um, maybe once a month, depending on how they're producing flowers, you might want to hit them with another root cap, root fertilizer. When it starts to get like real hot, so maybe mid July, late July to early August, when it gets like really hot, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, hit your lily with a fertilizer, and it's just gonna it's gonna help it produce more flowers. So if you like to see a lot of flowers, it really, these guys use a lot of nutrients. So, but anyways, that's what I got. And again, this is limited buy. So if you want them, you better order them. I only have two. Um, and I'm gonna try to get more. I'm just like in talks with the nursery to, you know, try to get these on the regular. The the thing with the nursery that I get these from, they buy them. Okay, I don't know. This thing keeps kicking me out. But anyways, hold on, guys. I apologize for this, but it's not my doing. But anyways, the nursery that I work with, they buy mother pots like this, and then they divide them up into smaller pieces, and then they sell them like that. So they were kind of reluctant, as I say, to sell me the big ones because they can make more money. Um, and again, it's all about money. But they could take this one plant and probably divide it up depending on what sizes you get. But this plant right here could be at least five mediums, maybe six mediums, um, and then they can get more money from it. All right, so that's what I got. Not a lot of plants, but if you never checked our website, you know I'm not all about plants. We sell a lot of fish food, uh, a lot of high quality fish food. So we sell stuff from Dr. Baslair, um, Northfin, AgCore, Ocean Nutrition. Um, if you want to ask me what my favorite line of fish food is, personally, I feed a lot of Dr. Baslair to our own fish, and then AgCore, Northfin. But yeah, Craig says every order comes with a free lap dance. There you go. So yeah, if you need fertilizers for your aquarium plants, and then like I said, I've used the Thrive caps for my marginals and my lilies outdoors, so they actually work. But we have fertilizers in stock, um, botanicals. Holy crap! I got a ton of botanicals. So any type of botanical, and not just Indian almond leaves or catappa leaves. We have all kinds of pods. Um, I was following a thread the other day on a group, and the person asked if botanicals are necessary for a betta fish. Though they're not necessary, botanicals will benefit a betta. All right, and then someone typed in, "No, they kill snails." That's so far from the truth. I hate seeing bullshit on Facebook. Botanicals will not kill snails. So I said they don't kill snails, and she says, "Yeah, it lowers the pH too much." That's botanicals can help lower the pH, but if you put in one Indian almond leaf in a tank, it's not going to significantly lower the pH and kill your snails. Just letting you know. Also, if you have bettas and you don't want to use catappa leaves, Indian almond leaves, perfectly fine. But I guarantee you, your betta, if you drop in a bale pod or a sterculia pod, your friggin' betta is going to love you because, believe it or not, I have no idea what's up. I'm starting to get really pissed off, but it keeps kicking me out. Give me 1 second. Um, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. What's up, Melvin? Hopefully, I'm back. Um, so, but what I was saying about botanicals, put in a sterculia pod on the website or a bale pod, and your beta's going to absolutely love you. Betas they like a cave or a hide, so uh, do them a favor. Put something in there that they can kind of hide in on occasion. Um, your beta's going to love it. So, Keith, monetize your channel. I can't monetize it, Craig. Um, I wish I could monetize it, but I can't monetize it because we don't have enough watch hours. I'm far from watch hours. I have plenty of subs, Craig. Um, and that cracks me up with some of these smaller channels. If you're monetized and you got like 500 subs, more power to you. A lot of these smaller channels, they just go live all the time, which is fine if that's what you like to do, and then that's all you do. Um, you get more watch hours. Here at KJE, I said YouTube is not our YouTube is not my life, Craig. Not that it's other people's, but I don't spend an absorbent amount of time on my YouTube channel, so I don't have a lot of watch hours. So that's all. And it's based on watch hours. It's based on subs. Before it used to be 1,000 subs and like 2,000 watch hours. Now it's only 500 subs, or maybe less than that. And I forget the watch hours. I think it's the watch hours are the same. Um, I think the watch hours are the same. Our watch hours are at like 17 or 1,800. Um, yeah, Craig, a lot of people do that. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. And I appreciate you guys that do tune into our channel. I just, some of the streams like that, Craig, I don't know. There we go. Jenna P put it up. Yeah. So 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours for full monetization. Monetization. So I'm not there yet, Jenna. Or 500 subs and 3,000 for just membership and super chats. Okay. So I'm definitely I definitely have enough subs, and I appreciate you all that sub our channel. We use. I started the YouTube channel, I think, in 2017. Just like showing off some of the fish initially, and then I started just doing some videos on unboxing plants and whatnot. So I use it as a business tool. So that's I use it just like what I'm using today, Craig. Showing you guys the plants. Before we got the website, I used to just hustle my ass off on like Facebook and like in local arenas. So I used YouTube a lot then because it allowed me to show what we had. So, before, like on Facebook, I would list our plant stock inventory. People would always ask me for pictures, so I would direct them to a video. It made it easier. But now we got the website, I think, in 2021. Initially, I think it was in 21. And that made it a little bit easier. But people still like to see the plants because, like on the website, I got a stock picture. So if you go on my website and you search hardy water lily, you're going to see a couple different pictures of some nice flowers. But as a consumer, you don't know exactly what you're going to get. Now, if you order one from me, this is what you're going to get. So it's not going to look like a pretty flower, but you're going to get like a healthy chunk of rhizome, so a nice root base, and some leaves. And they're listed on the website as assorted. But if you guys message me and you want a specific water lily, if you say, hey, Keith, do you have any Firecrest in stock? I know up here, there are so many variants of hardy water lily, it's not funny. Like, I cannot stock all of them. I'm not a huge nursery, so I cannot stock them. So my thinking is put them on as assorted. But if you specifically want a Firecrest, that's your love for hardy water lily. You ask me if I have it in stock. This is the one I'm going to pull for you. If you don't ask me for anything specific and you just order it, I'm going to pull one randomly, and you might get red spider. All right. So also, if there's something that's not in stock and you specifically want it, if you want a white albatross hardy water lily, shoot me a message. And my next stock order, I'll order a white albatross hardy lily for you. So, but yeah, when I order these, I don't order them as random. I order specific species that a lot of times I base it on what I like because I'm the one out in the water garden looking at the stuff. Red spider is absolutely a stunning looking hardy lily. Firecrest is new to me. I haven't kept this one before, but when I looked it up, I really like the pink looking flower, so I know I'm gonna like it. If you go on the website, you'll see a picture of a lily that's named Peaches and Cream. I grew that one out last year. Those pictures are actually mine. Great looking flower on that hardy lily. So small species of hardy lily. I might have to add one to my order. You can. They're all relatively the same. There's some dwarf species, but the only The only thing dwarf about them is the leaves stay a little bit smaller. So you see how big these leaves are right now? These will get bigger, but a dwarf lily, and this is probably 3 inch diameter, 2.5, 3 inch diameter. So your dwarf lily is probably going to stay about that size for leaf shape. But the needs and how they flower are still all about the same. I've grown regular hardy lily, Lady Rorschach, in small tubs. I've I've grown Juan Visa, which actually gets bigger. Um, where is it at? Hardy, hardy, hardy. Oh, this one I've grown Juan Visa, no problem, in a 35-gallon tub. So, and then this is actually one that gets a little bit bigger, but perfectly fine in a 35-gallon tub. So, what I got right now is Red Spider, Juan Visa, and Firecrest. That's all I got. But again, they're listed on the website as assorted. So, but out of these three, for right now, if you want to specify on your order, put it in the note. Um, for what I got today, they won't be listed on the website. But yeah, just scribble this down if you want. Red Spider, Firecrest, and Juan Visa. Scribble that in the note on the website order, and I will try to accommodate you on that. So I just want to make sure I don't mix these up. So these are Red Spider. That's Red Spider. This is Juan Visa. This is Red Spider. And then those are Firecrest down there. But anyways, where am I at? I'm right at about an hour. I have to put these plants away, and I actually have some stuff I got back. And then, oh, you're welcome, Ryan. Yeah, right there. Ryan is semi-local to me. He's over in Connecticut, but he just messaged me prior to his order and asked if I had any ram's horn snails. I don't charge for ram's horns. I don't have a lot of them. But if you do anything with plants, you get snails, and snails are not bad. If you're the type of person that freak out on snails, won't. Okay, sorry. Um, anyways, back to snails. So, anyways, Ryan asked me for some snails, and I threw some in the order. I don't charge for ram's horns. He has a puffer, so a lot of people need them for puffer food. Other people want them for fry tanks. Snails are, to me, they're essential in your tank. Um, they do a lot of things besides just to providing food. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm having all types of technical difficulty today. So, all right. It does. Yeah. Snails are good plant cleaners. Snails in general, whether it be ram's horns, um, even even those little nasty suckers that you can never get rid of once you get them, um, the Malaysian trumpet snails, they actually benefit the tank. Um, a lot of people hate them because they multiply so fast and then they're all over the tank. I tell you what, if you're having an issue of too many snails, um, If you have an issue of too many snails in your tank, a lot of times can be uh, it can be addressed by not feeding so much. So a lot of people that feed their fish too much uh, may have an overabundance of snails. So you can cut back on feeding, um, and then see how that works. You could also manually remove them. A good way to remove snails, in my opinion, in the past is I just take a piece of lettuce and I weight it down. You could put it on a veggie clip or just take a small stone and weight a piece of lettuce down to the bottom of your tank right before you shut the lights out. So do it in the evening. Put the piece of lettuce in there. In the morning time, um, get up and remove the piece of lettuce. A lot of the snails are going to congregate on that piece of lettuce, so you could toss it out. Um, or put it in another tank if you're trying to grow them. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on Facebook now I see that are into keeping puffers, and they're constantly asking for snails. So you could even try to sell some if you want. I see people selling duckweed. Honestly, I do. If you go on a few of the plant websites, you'll see some people trying to sell duckweed. We don't sell it. That's another thing. If you ever want duckweed, message me, put it in the notes on your order saying send me some duckweed on the notes in your order on the website. Shoot me a message on Facebook saying add duckweed to my order, and I will give you duckweed free. So if you're uh, keeping koi or goldfish that eat duckweed, and you need a supply of it, I'll give it to you free. I don't charge for it. So, but there's other people that charge for duckweed. I seen one competitor was selling a pound of duckweed, and I can give you several pounds of duckweed right now for free if you really wanted that much. But they were selling a pound of duckweed, I think, for $26 plus shipping. So that wasn't including shipping. So yeah, I won't charge you for duckweed. You stay in the hobby long enough, you're gonna end up with duckweed. You're going to end up with snails. So we don't charge for them. I'll give you some if you want them. If you buy live plants, we don't guarantee our plants are snail free. Any plant retailer that says their plants are snail free is full of shit. Unless they're selling tissue cultures, that's the only way you can guarantee your plants to be snail free. 100%. Don't listen to the other bullshit. I guarantee you, they're not 100% snail free. You might get lucky and not get any snails from them, but when a plant retailer swears up and down their plants are snail free, I just say you're full of shit. Man, that's it. I won't even argue with them. I've had people try to argue with me before, and I just fucking laugh it off and say you're full of shit. So you grow live plants, and you deal live plants, you're gonna end up with snails. That's it. So we get plants in from the nursery. Sometimes they come in with some snails. During pond season, sometimes I end up with eggs from American flagfish. I end up with eggs on a plant from Leucaena gadea. I end up with eggs on plants with comet goldfish. I guarantee you, I've taken fish out of my tubs that I didn't put in myself at the beginning of the season, and at the end of the season, I have fish in that tub that I know for a fact I didn't put in there. So you get hitchhikers. You might get shrimp as well. Neos, if you sell Java moss and you pull your Java moss out of a tank that have Neocardinia in it, you might be sending Neos to a customer. Um, is it a bad thing? I don't think so. I think all hitchhikers, in my opinion, all hitchhikers, it's just like it's free. It's free. One time I bought a nice clump of Java moss at a local fish club auction, and the seller of the auction came up to me after I bought it, and he said, "Hey, just put that moss in a tank and watch it." He says, "When you get home, put that." He says, "I pulled that moss out of a tank with some Pracox rainbows, so the little dwarf neon rainbows." He says, "I pulled it out of there." He says, "You might end up with some dwarf neons." So I came home. I put the moss in a tank. And like a week later, I seen like little things darting around in the tank. There was no other fish in the tank. It was empty. I just had the moss in there. So I ended up with some free Pracox rainbows. Cool. You know what I did with them? I grew them out to sellable size, and I took them to another auction, and then I sold them. So it was free money. So, hey, Debs, Nona, I know I missed saying hi to a lot of people. Peplin, let me go back up real quick. Melvin, I think I said hi. Scrolling. I know I saw Alishan in here. Um, Ryan. I don't know who else I got. So if I missed you, don't feel bad. Xanadu just popped in, but yeah. So yeah, you get hitchhikers on plants from time to time. It happens. Uh, and again, I look at it as not a bad thing. I look at it as, just a bonus. That's what it is. It's a bonus. But all right, guys. Well, I'm a little bit over an hour, so I think I'm gonna go. If you guys are new to joining us, they might already be sold. I actually hope they are, so I can just put them right in the bag and send them out today. But there are 2 mother pots of Anubias. This is a special buy. I don't get these all the time. Um, I'm going to try to get more in the future, like I said earlier in the stream. But as of now, I only got these 2. Some nice big Anubias. We got a few pond plants, not a lot. But anyways, I got to get these wet, and I got to box some stuff up and get it shipped out. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys tuning in, joining in, and I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties with my stupid phone kicking out, but I ain't a pro at this and never going to be. But anyways, that's all I got. Peace out, guys.